Hey, I think Esau over there and that scuffle, that verbal scuffle, he called the cops on me. Now you got 1,000 police coming back and forth, back and forth. You know? Hey, but that's what Esau do. You start bringing out the word to stir up spirits. He yell at you, fuck you, all this. You like, fuck you. Boom, he called the cops. You know? And I'm gonna tell you something about Esau. He don't call them because it's really a problem. He calls them as in like an assassination squad. He want to see you get roughed up, slammed, and possibly shot. That's what he want to do. All right? That's what Esau want to see happen. They call and be all out their window. There was another Edomite over there there was another Edomite that called, and when the cops came out here, you see her fly out the house to go look. And they ain't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? And as soon as they left, she went right back in the house. You know what I'm saying? So they want to see confrontation. They want to see the bloodshed of a prophet, man. All right? Hey, man, it's going to continue to, it's going to get worse and worse, man. All right? All right, but we're going to get on this nuclear missile topic because you have a lot of brothers and sisters that don't know that there's nuclear missiles in the scriptures. All right, hold on. All right, you got a lot of brothers and sisters that don't know that there's nuclear missiles in the scriptures. All right? And this is also to combat some of that bullshit that's online already. All right? Because you got a group like ITR. I mean, they back in the world now. But they were saying, I'm pretty sure they still got stuff on YouTube. You know, I haven't really went to go check. But they preach that there's no nuclear missiles, that America's going to be destroyed by way of a volcano. All right? Volcanoes are going to simultaneously erupt. And then, boom, the destruction of America. But that's not true, man. The scripture says that America's going to be hit by thermonuclear destruction. We're going to get that. All right? And not just that, America's going to be turned into a desert, and then desert creatures are going to dwell here. All right? We're going to get that, man. As a matter of fact, let's stop talking. Let's hop right inside of the scriptures. All right? This is Revelations 18. Let's start at 1. And after these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon, which is America, the great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and the cage of every unclean and hateful bird. Now, when it says Babylon is fallen, it's talking about after the nuclear destruction. All right? And when it says now it's the cage of every, let me not butcher it. It says, and has become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. It's talking about desert creatures will dwell here after the thermonuclear destruction. We're going to get first America being turned into a desert, and desert creatures dwelling here, and then we're going to go get the nukes, all right? All right? Let's get Isaiah 13. You know, I'm just looking around, you know squally out. This is Isaiah chapter 13, and let's go to verse 19. And Babylon, which is America, all right, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency, shall be as when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. And how did the Most High overthrow Sodom and Gomorrah? With fire and brimstone, okay? And we all know a nuclear missile destroys what? In fire. And one of the key components to create a nuclear missile is what? Sulfur. And the old name for sulfur is brimstone. All right? So America will be destroyed by thermonuclear destruction. Fire and brimstone, okay? Let's continue. It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there. Right, so America's never going to be inhabited. Nobody's going to come and live in America again. All right, it's going to belong to the desert creatures, which they're about to list, and also in Isaiah 34. All right, nobody's going to come here and set up shop. All right, start making businesses. All right, come to America over here. We got the best deals. None of that's going to go on, man. America will never be inhabited again. No humans will come over here and live in America, man. after that destruction. But what's going to live there? Let's read. But wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures, and owls shall dwell there, and satyrs shall dance there, and the wild beasts of the islands shall cry in their desolate houses, and dragons in their pleasant palaces. And when it's talking about dragons, it's not talking about fire-breathing dragons. It's talking about like the Komodo dragon, iguanas, things like that of the reptile family. All right? And her time is near, which is America, near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged. All right? America has a specific year, month, week, day, hour, minute, second that it's going to be destroyed, and not a split time further than that, man. All right? So I just read that desert creatures will dwell here, and I got into that. Let's get it more. Let's go to Isaiah 34. All right? Let's get Isaiah 34. Let's start at 9. And we read, and the streams thereof shall be turned into pitch, and the dust thereof into brimstone. All right? And the land thereof, it's lucky that wind kicking up. I got to hold my sign and the scriptures at the same time. So, bear with me, Akim. All right? All right, continuing. And the land thereof shall become burning pitch. Did I read it? Okay, right. It shall not be quenched night nor day. The smoke thereof shall go up forever, from generation to generation. It's talking about Babylon, okay? Which is America. It shall lie waste. None shall pass through it forever and ever. Right. So America's going to be destroyed, and it's going to be on fire for a very, very long time. All right? I know it said forever and ever, but that don't mean forever. It just means a very, very long time. Because in the next verse, it's going to tell you that desert creatures are going to dwell here. So if it's on fire forever, then how is desert creatures going to dwell here, right? Makes sense? All right? But the cormorant and the bittern shall possess it, right? How are they going to possess it if it's on fire, right? Slock, squally, keep, they can't pass again. You know what I mean? Gotta keep my head on the swivel. All right, continuing. All right. The owl also, the raven shall dwell in it, and he shall snatch out, and he shall stretch out upon it the line of confusion and the stones of emptiness. They shall call the nobles thereof to the kingdom, but none shall be there, and all her princes shall be nothing. And thorns shall come up in her pleasant palaces, nettles and brambles in the fortresses thereof. And it shall be an habitation of dragons. Now, we just went over what the dragons really meant. And that's in what? That's in Isaiah, the 13th chapter. And we were saying what? It's the Komodo dragon, iguanas, possibly monitors, things of the reptile family. All right? That's what it means when it says dragons. And a court for owls. The wild beast of the desert, right, it's going to be turned into a desert. A wild beast of the desert is going to dwell here, all right, shall also meet with the wild beast of the island. And the satyr shall cry to his fellow. The screech owl also shall rest there and find for herself a place to rest. There shall the great owl make her nest and lay and hatch and gather under her shadow. There shall the vulture also be gathered, everyone with her mate. Right. So America's going to be destroyed and turned into a desert. Desert creatures are going to dwell here, man. All right. That's just what's going to happen. So when, I ain't get the nukes yet, but, just me kind of jumping the gun. So when they say it's going to be destroyed by way of a volcano, hey, man, they don't know what the hell they talking about. And that's me kind of jumping the gun, but we're going to prove it, all right? All right? It says, seek ye out the book of Yahweh and read, right? Seek out the Bible, man, and read. All right? Get this proper doctrine. No one of these shall fail, Right, and it's talking about these prophecies. No one of these prophecies shall fail. All right? None shall want her mate. There's no other book that you can put up against the scriptures. All right? Because this book has prophecy. The Bible has prophecy. No other book out there has prophecy. All right? And Islam is big among Jake. They always talking about the Prophet Muhammad, blessed be, whatever. But at the same time, the so-called Prophet Muhammad has not prophesied anything, man. Only the scriptures hold prophecy. All right? For my mouth it hath commanded, and his spirit it hath gathered them. And he has cast the lot for them, and his hand hath divided it unto them by line. They shall possess it forever. From generation to generation shall they dwell therein. Right. And I got all that, to bring out the point that desert creatures will dwell here after America is destroyed by thermonuclear destruction. Now let's get the thermonuclear destruction. All right. Let's start. Okay. I want to open up with Isaiah 9:5. For every battle of the warrior, this is Isaiah 9:5 we read. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise. So this is how battles used to be fought. Your military come against my military. We meet on the field. We got swords, shields, things like that. Horses. One side screams charge, the other side screams charge. Boom. You hear people yelling, war cries, people getting thrust through, maimed. You know what I mean? And it's bloody, like it's going to get into. All right. And garments rolled in blood. Right. Very bloody and confused noise. You have a whole bunch of commotion happening. Right. That's how wars used to be fought. Right. But this war, the Third World War, shall be with burning and fuel of fire. Right. So this is thermonuclear destruction. This war is going to be about burning and fuel of fire. All right. So letting you know right there with that scripture, is letting you know it's going to be a war. All right. It's not going to be volcanoes simultaneously erupting and it's going to burn everything up. No, man. All right. Let's get Jeremiah. Chapter 50. We're going to start at 9 and then we're going to go to 14. Right? And this is right here is going to describe America being shot on. All right? All right? And then, hey, America's going to be destroyed by way of thermonuclear destruction. Let me just get into it and let the Bible speak. All right? This is Jeremiah chapter 50 and 9, and we read, For lo, I will rise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations, right, from the north country. That north country is talking about from Russia, all right? And they shall set themselves in array against her. Right, they're going to prepare to go to war against Babylon. That's what it means when it says her, all right? And also, when you look up, at the top, it says prophecy about Babylon, which is America, all right? So this is going to happen to America. From thence she shall be taken. Their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain. Now what is the arrows? Like I stated before, look up a broken arrow in military terminology. It's going to tell you a stolen, malfunctioning, or a missing nuke. All right? Another example, it was a movie called Broken Arrow with John Travolta, and it was about a stolen nuke. All right? Esau knows that nuclear missiles are arrows. All right? So that's what it means when it says, their arrows shall be of a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain. Because when they shoot these missiles off, each one of them is going to hit their mark. All right. All right. Let's go down to 14. Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about, all ye that bend the bow. Right. What does it mean when it says all ye that bend the bow? That means everybody that has nuclear capability. All right. The modern day bow and arrow is the silos leaving the silos shooting off the nukes. All right. The silo being the bow that shoots off the projectile, which is the arrow. All right, that's the modern day bow and arrow. So when it says all ye that bends the bow, that's every nation that has nuclear capability. Now I'm not familiar if America has any allies that is a nuclear power, but if they do, America's going to lose their allies and they're going to shoot all their missiles on America. All right, go to Revelation 17:15, and it talks about America losing all of its allies. All right. All right, continuing. You know, I gotta keep my head on the swivel. It says, shoot at her, spare no arrows. Right. So when they shoot on America, they're not going to spare their arrows. They're not going to keep a few missiles in the tuck. No, they're going to spare no arrows. They're going to shoot 100% of their nuclear arsenal upon America. All right. Not 55%, not 80%, not 99%. 100% of their nuclear arsenal will be shot. All right. I think the brother says something like 200 million missiles. Hey, man, that's a lot of missiles, man. All right. So America is going to be destroyed, turned into a nuclear crisp. OK, you have a missile called the SS Satan II. All right. And it's by Russia. All right. The Russians created it. And one of those nuclear missiles can destroy the state of Texas. Hey, man, this same cop keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. All right. See, the thing is, I know Esau. Esau, he really want to hop out. He really want to hop out the whip. But what he want to do is see me raising my voice just a little bit so he can hop out and say, hey, you causing a disturbance. Right? He down there. I mean, it's getting, the patrolling is getting less and less. But at the same time, hey, this is what these devils do, man. All right? Like I said, you got hide and eat them, hiding behind the bush. Come out the house, so fuck you. So, hey, fuck you and prepare for slavery. All right? He want to say a whole bunch of more fuck yous, go in the house and call the cops. Now it's 1,000 police coming by. All right? Hey, man, this place got to be destroyed. And like I said before, they really call them on some assassination, as an assassination squad. Oh, shit. The damn, look at it. Look, what? Yo, it's a damn drone right there. It's a drone right there. They got a drone up there looking at me. Hey, I can't make this up, man. This is, hey, look, Esau going mad far. Oh, he out there reading the Bible, causing a disturbance. Hey, they got a drone out there. They got the lights and all of that. You ain't see me duck, right? Because it sounded like a pack of bees on top of me. And she was like, zzz. Y'all probably picked it up on the camera. Hey, man, this word stirs up spirits. All right? See if I'm still here. See, because Esau really want to pull me over. They want to follow me. Hey, but hey, this is having faith in Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. May I get to the crib in peace. All right. But they're gonna drive the joint right over me. Oh man, Esau's a piece of work. Look. It's back up there, man. All right. They just use anything. Look at this thing, man. They can see me looking at them. Hey, it's something wrong with E, man. Something wrong with Sleazy E. All right, but like I was saying, spare no arrows. When these nations shoot their nukes on America, they're going to spare none of them. All right, they're not going to throw 10 in the pocket and say, we're going to save these for the other nations. No, America's going to be wiped off the face of the planet by 100% of these nations' nuclear arsenal. All right? And turned into a desert. So, hey, we got the proof right there. We got the proof. All right? So, no, it's not going to be a volcano. It just said arrows. Right? So, there you go. Hey, man, I'm going to put this in the video right here. I want to show you this, drone they got. Hold on.